Thanks, Deb.
And yep, next we'll have Castus, and Kirsten and Nathan, are you guys both here?
Yeah, hey everybody.
Hi,
This
Nathan.
is also with Castus. With me today I have Kirsten, but doing the presentation with me I have Matt Carlson. He's one of our senior engineers, the chief engineer of the cloud division. So he'll be doing some demonstrations, but I want to welcome everybody for this program. This is very exciting, and thank you for having us, and we're very proud and excited to be a sponsor.
Yeah, Nathan, I just want to mention too, for anyone that does not realize, they are helping us with our Media Fest Awards tonight, and they will be our big sponsor of that. So again, we appreciate you guys being here, Nathan and Matt.
And yeah, we appreciate it as well. Thanks for that, Deb. So why don't we go ahead and get started. A little bit about Castus. I'm the president of Castus, and we started this back in 2005, writing all this software. Once we started getting introduced to the industry back in 2011, 2010 is when we incorporated. So we're actually celebrating our 10-year anniversary this year, which is really exciting. We saw explosive growth when we first started introducing, thank you, our zero transcoding platform. So Castus is built on a Linux platform, which allows us to be very versatile. So this means for you, you can upload any file format, any aspect ratio, any frame rate, really, truly anything, and it's going to play it. No transcoding. It's pretty awesome. So we started to become very, very popular very quickly. It was in 2015 we brought on a sales director, and we started growing to dealer networks. So we have our friends Keycode Media here on the line with us today. As you heard one of their case studies earlier, they've been a terrific reseller for Castus as well. So we've had explosive growth, just really becoming that popular solution for playout, streaming, video on demand, and all that sort of stuff. Now I'm going to talk to you today about why Castus is so unique and why we're so well positioned in this industry, especially as we entered the COVID times. Castus was very well positioned and responded quick with the first to market RTMP connection solution that allowed our users, and frankly anybody with RTMP connectivity, to be able to take a Zoom meeting in seconds and put it on their channel. Very low cost, 79 bucks a month, very easy to use. We do free trials. We had a lot of different cities all around America sign up pretty quickly. So that was exciting. So today I'm going to show you our playout solutions and why they're so simple and easy to use. But for the primary focus of the presentation, we're going to talk about our all new Castus Cloud solutions, which we're very excited about. Cloud solutions, what does that mean? Well, video on demand, live streaming, OTT, all that connectivity, it's happening in the cloud. So at Castus, we thought, why have any hardware when it's really not required and not even appropriate in this situation? So we built 100% cloud-driven tools for streaming, OTT, connectivity for Zoom, which does a lot of different things, primarily making it faster, easier, and just a whole lot more just streamlined workflow when it comes to what we need in this world of broadcast. Streamlined workflow is vital to all of our jobs and our requirements. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. So I'm going to share my screen first off, and I'm just going to show off our automation servers for scheduling. We have a couple of our customers here on the phone with us today and on this call, so happy to hear you guys are using it and happy with it. And customers a lot like what everyone here is doing today in the public access arena. So I think you guys are going to find this very attractive. So let's start with accessibility. This is all web browser interface, so you can access your Castus servers from anywhere. I'm in Seattle, Washington today, and I'm running my server that's over in New York. So you can see very responsive. What I love about the Castus is you're going to see right at a glance what's playing on your channel. Not only are you going to see what's playing, but you're also going to see that you have audio waveform down here at the bottom. So you're going to see that you have audio. And that's going to be available anywhere you go on the interface, whether you're uploading content, whether you're on your scheduling content, or just on the homepage. You're always going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 20 channels in a single chassis. You will see and have the ability to see audio is running and on air. So this is really cool. You'll notice it's very, very just inviting. It's easy to use. This was designed by people who know what they're doing as far as graphic design developers, and using the latest trends in technology and programming. It's fast to load, it's accessible from anywhere, and it's really, really streamlined. So upload is where you go to upload your new content, any file format. Like I said, you simply upload it. It's available in your library. Castus has a file manager, which is really nice, especially for us people who use computers regularly. You want the ability to have folders, arrange files in the way you want them, rename them, move them. any file name, any characters, any number, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just like a normal computer, you can move stuff around, delete it, add metadata tags. It's very simple and intuitive. Easy icons demonstrate whether the file is a video file or whether it's an image or a schedule. And you can double click on your files and preview them so they can go live. Before they go live to air, you know what's playing. Castus gets a lot of our features, functionalities, and improvements since day one, since back in 2005. We get our ideas and our feedback from our users. We have an online forum where users can go and comment, give us ideas and feature requests. But I really have to do a big shout out to all of our users tuning in just in general. The fact that they're always giving us ideas and things to improve of and things to think of, and we're always pushing limits together. One thing that's really important to note, since we are on a Linux platform, this makes us very unique, very attractive. Our latest upgrade and update can run on any Castus server we have ever sold. This goes back to 2005 because we don't have the limitation of like a Windows operating system. So when we come out with an update, literally every single customer can run that update. This was our crazy promise we made back in the day when we first started, but we've stuck to it since day one. We will never leave a customer in the dark, so you can call our 800 number or email us, and we will have a customer representative on the phone ready to assist. I have hired personally guys across the United States. We have a new station over in Massachusetts, so we're covering all the time zones, and we're able to quickly respond and get you up and running and do whatever it takes to make sure that you're heard and that you're taken care of. That's why I started this business with a philosophy of customer service. And of course, I want to say too, if you see something or you want to ask something, by all means, interrupt. One last thing I want to show off in our scheduling server, aside from just easy click and stick scheduling. What does that mean, click and stick scheduling? Well, let me show you exactly what that means. You have your time slots on your left, on the right you have your programs. You can click, preview. This one's 4x3, click and stick. I can click and stick 16:9. It doesn't matter. They can play back to back. And it's very simple, clear indication of the program length, icon type, name, all sorts of stuff. Bulletin board, we call it the default. Anytime there is a gap, it will automatically go to the default. And those can be playlists, news feeds, RSS feeds, all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's the modern day. It's all connected to the network and to the internet. So you can pull pretty much whatever you want, whenever you want, from wherever you want. That's the beauty of it. And it's all in one box. That also includes graphic overlays. So you notice I have these little scalable guys down here at the bottom. It's just a PNG. I can click apply, and boom, just like that, they're on my channel. Resize it, move it, click apply, boom, they're on their channel. I can also do text items. I mean, this thing is pretty cool. You can see it, position it, and scale it before you go live on air. As soon as you're ready, click apply, and boom, your changes go live on air. So it does all sort of this sort of stuff. Very, very intuitive, all from the same interface. So you'll notice we're playing a 4x3 video. I'm going to go over to this really cool tool. I might have mentioned I used to do video production, so we felt it was very important to build in these unique tools like a video editor, all built in. A lot of our customers are municipalities. They have to trim out a meeting or a recess, adjournment, all that sort of stuff. Now you don't have to go back to Premiere or Final Cut, which are great tools, but when you're trying to save time, you can simply bring it into Castus, unrendered, untranscoded, no exporting, delete, rearrange, move, all that sort of stuff. Very simple, it's just metadata. When you're done, all you do is just click save. There's no transcoding, no rendering, no exporting. It's as simple as that. And then once it's saved, like I mentioned earlier, everything's in a file manager, so it all saves in your library. So from there, you have all of your playlists, all of your schedules, and then of course, like the files I just made, my project files. And I just saved that as the WCM test. Here it is. And what I can do is I can just click on the drop down and say play now on my channel 1. Okay, and I'm going to interrupt what's playing, the 4x3 content, and it's going to play the video I just made, breaking news, the graphics, the text, the video clips in the middle. And while it's live on air, I can do stuff like rearrange. It's all dynamic. This is pretty incredible. Rearrange it, move it around. I mean, you can hook this thing up to network attached storage servers and pull content from it. It's just dynamic, it's simple, it's very, very powerful. So, of course, we have all these things built into. Each channel can output and stream to Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Roku Live, Twitch Live, anything RTMP or HLS can come out of Castus. So if you're a 4-channel box and you want to go out to YouTube Live, Facebook Live for each channel, no problem. It's totally built out for the IP world. Our engineers are these brilliant guys that get IP technology, streaming solutions, and that sort of stuff. And so we built it in. So when I mention these guys, I want to introduce Matt Carlson, our Senior Chief Engineer of the Cloud Division. And Matt's going to take you in and around our video on demand solution. It's a very impressive solution that's 100% cloud-based, and it's on a CDN, meaning it can handle tens of thousands of simultaneous viewers at once. No problem. Here's this little company called Amazon. They're here in our backyard here in the Pacific Northwest. We're partnered with Amazon and running on AWS servers with our CDN. So if your videos are going down, you have really a lot bigger things to worry about. So that's a pretty big deal. So I'm going to turn it over to Matt. He's going to show off this video on demand solution, streaming. It does captioning. All this is supported captioning. I mean, anything that you guys are familiar with that's broadcast standard, the Castus is handling it. Our customers range from PEG stations, just like you guys, all around the country, to Charter cables, WOW cables, these multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar giant cable companies that use it on a day-to-day basis that rely on these, required features. So I'm going to turn it over to Matt Carlson, and he's going to do a quick introduction and take it from there. And again, feel free to interrupt if you guys have questions. Matt, take it away.
Hi, so this is our video on demand front end. We're looking at one of our customers Andover TV. A couple things I want to point out right off the bat is
I'm not sure if you're screen sharing at the moment. Sorry.
What did you say?
I don't think you're screen sharing at the moment.
I think you need to stop your share.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. I stopped it. Sorry about that.
Can everyone see?
There we go.
So this is our video on demand front end, and this is what your viewers will be seeing if you set up this product. We're looking at Andover TV in Massachusetts. There's a couple things I want to point out right from the beginning. In the customization options, you can pick a title, which will go to your browser tab. You can upload some icons. It looks like Andover hasn't uploaded their icon yet, but if you see, we also have a Milford TV as a customer. They have their browser icons set up. And then you can upload this welcome image here that you can see. This is Andover TV and some branding up on the side. And you can also customize your color scheme, which is going to be the primary color for all the different icons and cool things like that on the site. So a couple more kind of standout features that we have is we have this full social networking aspect of your video on demand site. So you can see this little profile picture icon. I'm logged in right now. So when your viewers go to the site, they'll see a little sign up button. They can click here, create an account, and that will allow them to interact with the site. So if I just load this video here, they'll be able to add comments, like, dislike, and they'll track their views based on the individual user. This also transfers onto all of our different platforms. So we have an iOS app, an Android app. We have the different OTT platforms. It'll be the same account across all apps. We also have a monetization platform that ties into all this, where you can set prices for your content, and customers or viewers that buy their accounts, when they purchase a video, it goes to their account, so they can watch it on any of their devices. And it's completely customizable to you guys. So if you want everything to be free on the site, totally works. If you want to charge a price to only download but free to watch, that works too. When I jump into the control panel, I'll show you how easy that is to set up. The other really great thing about this site versus a general YouTube site or something is the up next section is going to be 100% your content. So when they're watching a video here, they can see other suggested videos along the side and click in to watch one of those videos as well. We also offer closed captioning along with the video on demand site, so you can easily caption all of these videos on the cloud and have them show up right on your video on demand site as well. And we have agenda indexing, which would show up on the side here for your chapter points for each of the videos. So I'm going to jump into our control panel for the site now. So we're looking at Milford TV's control panel here. You get your file manager for video on demand. This is completely independent from your Playout Server's file manager. So if you want to add different content to the video on demand that you don't want to add to the Playout Server because of size restrictions or whatever, you'll get as much storage as you need. If you need to upgrade, it's very easy and scalable. We can go all the way up to literally hundreds of terabytes if you need it. And you can upload all your content here, create your different directories. So they have their programs directory. They have this other, which is kind of the catch-all during their transition Now, each of your videos is going to have different settings, which I'm going to show off by just clicking on these three dots here. And we can go to this edit metadata. These are all the different settings that you have to customize the front end of the site. So you can disable comments, disable downloading if you want to. You can hide the video from the site altogether. And then you can change the date display type. You basically just set it to the original upload date or the modified date. This is useful for wanting to premiere content. So if you upload it on Tuesday, but you want it to premiere on Friday at 7 p.m., for example, you can set it to the modified date. And when you switch it from hidden to public, the date will update and it'll be as if you just uploaded it. Then we also have some metadata tags here at the bottom. We have a description field, which is going to show up at the bottom of the video. And then we have a bunch of different metadata tags that you can add completely user decided. We have suggested tags up over here on the side, and we track your recent and popular tags that you might want to add. And then what this is for searching. So if you add any metadata tags, we have context-aware searching. So that basically means that it'll match on different conjugations of the same word. So if you have like test or testing, they will both match each other in the search. It's really awesome features here. And you can categorize your metadata based on maybe a producer or a director, so that when they search for a staff member, all of their video content will show up on your backend. And that's what the metadata is for here. We also have a way to generate captions. So you can see this video is already captioned as shown by this little blue CC symbol, and it's done transcoding, which you can see by this blue play button. We offer two different transcoding levels. We have adaptive bitrate as customized to you. So the standard is going to be 4 profile, but we have some people that need individual like 5 or 6 profile adaptive bitrate, totally customizable to you. And then we also offer a more standard 1080p version, which we just transcode everything to MP4s and stick them in the cloud if you guys are wanting to save size of storage capacity and potentially a little bit of money. We have a couple other cool features here where you can organize your content into playlists. So this is just going to group different videos for your customers to see, and these will be grouped together on the home page. You can have your live channels. So this is Milford TV. They have a quick roll with Castus. So if you have a quick roll or a quick cast, we handle getting these video streams up into the CDN for you. But if you don't have a Castus playout server, you have a different playout server, and you have your own way of getting it up into the cloud, you can embed those links here. Or we have this go live functionality where you can stream an RTMP signal into our cloud, and we will deploy it onto our CDN, give it HLS, adaptive bitrate, all that good stuff, as if you were streaming that live to YouTube or Facebook. We also have subscriptions here, which links into our monetization platform, which basically means you can attach videos to these subscriptions, charge a monthly or annual fee to access the subscriptions, and then it'll authorize that user to watch any of the linked content. We have an analytics page, which will allow you to see how your site is doing and how your user engagement is. And then we have a layout tab. This is where all your customization is going to come in. We have the different graphics you can upload. You can pick your color scheme, set the title, and you can reorder your homepage. The homepage is something that I really want to drill home to, just adding to the customization of the site. We have these different categories here is how we group the videos. So live channels, featured content, and then different custom playlists here. It's very easy to pin a category to the homepage, go into the backend, and then reorder it to focus exactly the content that you want your users to see on your homepage. It's really great. You can just click, drag, and reorder, and it will instantly take effect the next time that this site is brought up. The last two things I want to point out really quickly is the management stuff you guys have. For comments on the site, you can go in and delete any comments. You can search by comment text or user. If you have report of someone causing trouble, easily just click delete. And then you can block any users by easily just clicking on this, and it will block their email address from logging in. This isn't going to delete the account. It's just going to block it. So if you want to unblock them, it's very easy to just click this little thing again and reauthorize them to use the site later if you've had a talk with them or whatever. Okay, I also want to show off the iOS and Android app that we have because we're getting towards the end of our time. So I'm just going to stop share and I'm going to reshare.
That up, I just want to make a quick statement letting everyone know, our goal at Castus is help tech stations really become front and center in their community, give them the next way of how they're going to connect and engage with their audience. Obviously, OTT and live streaming has been very important and pivotal. But our next thought was when people are on their mobile phones, which is when they're on what they're on 90% of the time nowadays. Web browsers are not designed for that. This is designed of an app. So we built an app for our customers. So now you can have your own town app or city app or station app on the iOS and Android store, and it's branded as your channel, and it's free for anyone to download. And anything you're sending up to the VOD community or your live streams coming from your quick roll, quick cast, all those are going to connect in your live, are going to connect automatically in your app. Plus, all these monetization aspects that we have built into this have been a really, what we feel a big deal that will help PEG create new diverse revenue streams that'll just allow them to be very experimental as far as charging for subscriptions, videos, download prices that they would traditionally be doing for bringing DVDs for graduations. I mean, we already have a good viewership. Now we've introduced new tools that you can gently or all at once introduce at no additional charge. So Matt, I want to turn over the app because this is very exciting and I feel very groundbreaking. So Matt, back to you, buddy.
So right here, this is the app that's going to connect in with your front end. So just like Nathan was saying, it's optimized for exactly, for a mobile device compared to the phone. So we have a really easy representation of the front end, just like we had on the other section. The only difference here is this little top featured section is kind of stands out as its own category, as opposed to on the web side, it's just another list. But then you have all your content organized here, just like any other media app that you might have used in the past. And we can just click into one of these and we can pull up the video, same social engagement type of stuff, like, dislike. We have sharing options, adding a comment, and then the up next section, like what was showed off before. So the app is going to reflect all of the exact same content that it reflects on the web interface. So everything is in the same repository of videos that it pulls from all of our different platforms, iOS, Android, web, Roku, all that good stuff. All the same customization options. So when you reorder things on the back end, that's going to take effect into all of your different platforms. We do offer two different color schemes that you can pick from, a dark mode color scheme and a light mode color scheme, just because the different tones look better in light mode versus dark mode. And you can see the app is our dark mode color scheme right now, and the website is our light mode color scheme. We also give you the opportunity to rearrange these tabs here on the bottom. So that was the number one thing our customers asked for when we launched the original version of the app. Was every customer wanted a different tab order here at the bottom. So we decided to just build in an easy way for you to click and drag and reorder the tabs on the bottom, so you guys can customize it exactly the way you want, instead of having us have to repackage and update to make it match. You guys can easily go in and edit it, and then the next time your users launch the app, all of the changes will take effect. And that goes with the website and the app. Every time it loads the site, they're going to get the new order of everything, the new order of the playlist, the new thumbnails, the new color schemes. Anything you change will instantly take effect within seconds of you making the adjustment. So do we have any questions? So I see we have a question from Deb Brunette. Are there different price ranges for more data that you need to store? So the way that we handle our data storage is we charge just a linear price for how many terabytes you need. So we start out giving the adaptive bitrate solution 4 terabytes of storage included with your base price. And if you want to add storage, we offer 2 terabyte chunks. So you can just buy another 2 terabyte and it'll just increase the price, your annual price for each increment of 2 terabytes you want, all the way up to however much you need.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're totally available for demos and continuing to talk about pricing and put together a proposal. I think that you'll find not only our products very attractive, our staff easy to work with, our support very responsive, but our products are very affordable. All of our products, when you buy them, they come with support. So you're going to get that first year of support. They're going to come with your updates. And then from there, you can call, email, or use our forum for ongoing support. We also have an extensive video training catalog. So as you learn our products, there are videos videos that help you in and around the system. And we even have technicians or hour, 2 hour long trainings with staff to get you up to speed on new features, or as you're just out of the gate learning new Castus. You know, in this day and age, Castus is usually 99% of the time replacing someone else's previously used automation system. They're looking for something different. So it was key for us to make it easy to learn, easy to use, and just, as you know, be able to just upload, schedule, and play and get to the point. So Castus has done a great job of making these products very easy to use. Hey, Matt, I'd like to take the last couple minutes and show off our stream product that allows users to connect Zoom meetings or OBS or any RTMP meetings quickly and easily into your live streams and to your cable provider. It's very cool. And so, Matt, if you wouldn't mind showing those stream keys off and how they work in the new Castus Cloud solutions.
Yeah. Just give you 1 second to share.
Were you saying I'm breaking up, Deb, or Matt?
You were Nathan. It gave me a message that it was, yeah, yep. Thank you.
Well, back over to Matt anyway, so that's good.
Can you guys see what I'm sharing right now?
Yes.
Okay. So this is our Castus Stream product, and essentially what this is going to allow you to do is to connect any RTMP capable device to any other RTMP capable device in the world. So right now, if you had a Zoom meeting, for example, this Zoom meeting even, you could go to the bottom and press on more and then click on custom live stream, and you could actually stream this Zoom meeting to this Castus Stream service, and then take your playout server and then pull down the RTMP feed, so there's no special port forwarding required. So typically, if you're streaming from a source, you would need to push it to your playout unit, and in order to do that, you would need to open up ports on the network, and a lot of customers just can't do that. If you're in a high school or if you're in another bigger building, it might be impossible if you get a port opened on the network. But this way, we take it's essentially like this middle ground server that's going to allow the source to push to, and then the playout server to pull from. So there's no different port forwarding needed. All you need to do is take and stream right to this link here. So this is an RTMP URL, and this will be your stream key, and then this is going to be the key to watch it. And it's really easy, connect seamlessly. And yesterday, we just added a 4th stream for all of our customers. So in the past, we've done 3 streams, but we just added a 4th because we had several customers that were using 4 concurrently, or wanted to use up to 4 concurrently. So we figured that we would push out an update to allow that. So this is really great. And this is also very similar to the Go Live functionality I was talking about before. And that's what WCM is going to be using later today for the presentation, where we're going to take an OBS RTMP stream and push it into the Castus cloud, and then embed it directly onto the video on demand site. So if you guys are tuning in later today, you'll be able to see the customized site and all of those different options like we were showing off before.
Terrific, Matt. Yeah, the embedding options are very powerful and totally automated. And last but not least, Matt, let's show off and demonstrate the closed captioning in the cloud, how you can caption all your content. The beautiful thing is, you know, we're not charging per minute or per hour. You just pay a monthly fee and you can caption to your heart's content. It really, truly is the most affordable thing. Plus, here's the big part. It includes support. So now for a couple $100 a month, you can caption all your stuff, and you're going to have full support. You're always going to have the latest, greatest updates. Plus, this is, again, on the AWS, Amazon Web Services library. So their libraries are extremely reliable and accurate. So Matt, why don't you shut off real quick? These captions work with Castus playout servers, so there'll be 1-in-1 on your cable channel and your live streams, making you totally compliant. So the beautiful thing is you can try it out with us too for free at no charge. So Matt, why don't you shut that off real quick? Yeah,
it looks like we have less than a minute left, but guess what? It doesn't even take that long to show you. You just go to your video on demand library, and then you can do, if you don't have captions generated, there'll be an option right in here, and you'll click caption video, and then it'll automatically take care of everything else for you.
Good work, beautiful thing. And right now we're making an update that'll allow the customers that automatically pull those captions from the cloud and play it on their playout channel, giving you the 24/7, 365 caption channel that you need without costing, well, you know what it's price that. So one last thing, I just want to say thank you to everybody for tuning into our presentation. As you can see, we're energetic, we're excited. We have a lot to talk about, and really 30 minutes can't cram it all in, so I hope your head's not spinning. But we are available for demos afterwards. We would love to talk to you. We have hundreds of customers around the country that are very excited, very enthusiastic about Castus. And you know, we are really about our end users, and we're trying our best to bring PEG to the next generation. We're also not only having our streamlined playout servers with our division continuing to focus improvements, web UI design improvements, all that great stuff that's still happening in our playout solutions, but we built this whole new division focusing on the cloud division, which is completely important during this pandemic and as the world changes to this new way of life that we have. So this new division of Castus is focusing on the now and on the future of what is coming for broadcasters. So again, thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you again tomorrow as well. And really appreciate your eyes and ears, everyone.
Great. Thank you so much. And we want to just thank again all the exhibitors today.